I think the future of the Milwaukee Bucks today is a lot brighter than it was yesterday. I feel real strong about this opportunity that I'm going to be taking to engage in discourse about adding to the ownership of the Milwaukee Bucks as a way of strengthening the franchise, providing more stability, and even providing a more secure future for our existence here in Milwaukee. Not just today, but for tomorrow and next year and for the next generation. What's the future of the Milwaukee Bucks in terms of ownership, Milwaukee, a new facility? I like to believe that bringing in new ownership, if it's new ownership participants, if it's done in the right way, will reinvigorate the franchise and make our future in Milwaukee stronger and more secure. I would like to also hope that it will have an impact on what is already a positive beginning to the development of a new facility downtown. We are a part of it. We want to be a part of it. We want to help shape it. We will do everything in our power to make this happen well, happen successfully, in a timely manner. This is Milwaukee's franchise. It has real value in Milwaukee. And that's why there will be people who will be interested in owning this property in Milwaukee. This is Milwaukee's franchise for Milwaukee. And anybody who's interested in owning an NBA property in Milwaukee will come forward. And there are people all around our country, and maybe outside the borders of our country, who are interested in being, quote, NBA owners. I don't know how this thing is going to develop because it's starting today. My interest is in Milwaukee, the Bucks, staying here, getting to a new facility, a brighter future, a better future. It's all about hope. How I can fit in and be productive, I will. I've had no serious discussions with anybody. There are no ongoing discussions at the moment. There haven't been for a long, long time. So we're starting from scratch. We will see. I don't want to say, I've got to be very involved, or I don't care if I'm not involved. We'll see how it works out. It also depends upon the kind of people who come forward, their personalities, their ambitions, their projections. It's like a basketball team. Everybody has to fit in. Without new investors and without a new facility, would we at some point lose the Bucks? Yes. I'm hopeful that this process that we're now going through will prove to be a plus in the development of a downtown facility. I certainly will work to make it that way. If we build a facility downtown and locate it properly, and I'm assuming we will, and build it well, if we can, bright, inviting, something that people see as a destination point, that will be a great boon for downtown. And I want to also say about a facility of this sort, it's a community building. I want to compliment all those who were involved in developing Miller Park, and it's a great facility, but it's a one-use facility. Same thing about Lambeau. A historic venue, but a one-use facility. This is not that. There are 200 events that take place right now at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. So it's so much different in terms of its use than a Miller Park, as magnificent as it is, or a Lambeau, as fabulous as that is. This is a community building. When something is so clearly a good thing, if you can make it happen, a community building downtown, the Bucks as an anchor tenant, when it's so clear that we need to do that, I have to believe that we'll find a way. I think there needs to be a robust private contribution to a new building. And if we can get that, and I will make my contribution. I said I would, and I will. But we need a robust private contribution. And if we can get that, we have a chance then to go to public venues and say, will you please consider supporting what we're already supporting? I think if there were no or de minimis private financing, it might be a very tough hill to climb. I believe in the need for this. I believe in Milwaukee. I believe in downtown development. And as a community citizen, I'm going to put contribution in this. And I hope the private sector feels the same way. I'm not trying to be an angel here. It's still worth a lot of money in Milwaukee. So I'm not, I don't want you to think that I'm rolling over, because I'm a businessman. But I'm also a person who lives here, who loves this community, who knows it would be a big loss for this community if we lost our NBA facility, our NBA franchise, and then never got to a new facility. That would be a huge step backwards for not only Milwaukee, but the surrounding communities. I don't want to see that happen. And so this asset is not for sale outside of Milwaukee.